Hi there, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be making scalloped potatoes. And I don't make these that often, usually holiday times, but I do like them. Typically, whenever William says, let's have a different type of potato, he loves his potatoes. He likes mashed potatoes first. If he doesn't want that, then he'll ask for one of these. These are quick to do up in the oven. Au gratin, scalloped, and they're good. They're just as tasty as the real thing. But every now and then, I'll do up real scalloped potatoes, and that's what I'm doing tonight. So let me bring you down here. I've got everything all set up, and I'm going to show you what I've got going here. I am cutting the recipe in half for just the two of us, but I'll tell you what the full recipe is as I go along. Okay, so just a second. All right, typically I go to this book for recipes. My mother used this forever and ever. It's about the only recipe book that I know that she had, and I think it came from a purchase of a stove back in probably the early to mid-50s. But there are a lot of nice recipes in it, and I have actually gleaned quite a bit from this book. I looked at scalloped potatoes in this one, but I decided to go with my cookbook. This is an old one too. I got this probably back in the 70s, and I refer to this one a lot. And there is the scalloped potatoes recipe that I'm going to be following. I'll put the information down below though in the description, so you'll see that. But for right now, okay, what have I got here? I've got onion diced up really small, flour, and salt and pepper, and milk. And I have potatoes here all peeled, ready to go. And I'm going to show you this handy dandy slicer that we have here. And yes, it was bought off the Home Shopping Network. I have it anchored down on the counter here. You can see it won't move at all. It's suction cupped on. And what I'm going to do, stick a potato in the top. I have the slicer on, and then I have a bowl down here to catch the potatoes, and I'm just going to slice. Whoops. There we go. And it works really well. When the potato gets down a little ways, then I put the cup on top of it to hold it in place. And keep going till the potato's done. So I've got 3 potatoes to do here. I'm going to continue on. Okay, and the last one. I used to have a mandolin that was a wonderful slicer. We got that off the Home Shopping Network, which is where we got this one too. But I really sliced my finger good one time, and William threw the mandolin in the garbage. So now I just unanchored it from the counter, and I'll be taking it apart to wash the slicing tube. Okay, but potatoes are all sliced, ready to go in. So let's get this started. All right, here's my bowl, and it says to I did grease the bowl with butter, just lightly grease, and it says to place the potatoes, about half of them, in the bowl. Okay, and that's about half. Alrighty, you add half of the onion. Okay, sprinkle it all over the top of the potatoes there. That's about half of them. And you sprinkle half of the seasoning. Okay, well that's going to be a little difficult because it's all split up here, but I'll do my best here. A little bit of pepper first. A little bit of salt. I think I can do some more pepper. Okay, so that's the seasoning. And then it says pour milk all over it. So I'm going to pour some milk in. And that's about half of the milk, okay? Then it says to repeat that action, okay? So, more potatoes. Actually, I can just pour in the rest of these because that's all it's going to take. All right, the rest of the onion sprinkled on top. Okay. Rest of the, I don't know if I don't think I put the flour in there. Did I put the flour in? I think I messed up. But we're just going to keep going and put all the flour in because I'm going to drench it with the milk anyway. And the rest of the seasoning. And actually what I'm going to do anyway is mix it up. So we'll get some of that flour down below too. Okay. All right. The rest of the milk goes on. I'm going to just flatten this out a little bit. Okay. There. I'm going to put a little bit more pepper on top. That's it. All right, then you stick it in the oven, covered at 350 degrees for about an hour and a half. Come back and uncover it and bake it for maybe another 15 minutes. Check it, see if you need to brown it a little bit longer. If not, it will be done. So let me stick this in the oven. Potatoes are done. I just took them out of the oven. Oh yeah, they turned out just fine. Look at that. But these are scalloped potatoes that I'm going to be entering into the playlist on Tomorrow a Day Farms in the hashtag AVeryMerryHomesteadyChristmas. Go check it out. I'll have all the details down below in the description on this channel. I may even do an iCard up on top, okay? So check it out. There's a lot of other people participating. This would be a lovely side dish for the meal. And this week, we are to be doing a side dish. So here's mine. Hope you're all having a good one out there. You take care. We'll be talking again real soon, but bye for now. Yeah, these turned out just fine, even though I botched it up earlier.